Well, do you know what? Let's get straight to the phone lines here and listen. Ollie has called out. Now it says Ollie from talkSPORT. Now I need to.
There's only one.
There's a couple. One. But which Ollie is this?
You're not going to give away who I am.
Well, I'm going to. Ollie, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm literally the last person to leave St James's Park. Look, I've gone to the game today. I'm from Brighton originally. I've travelled up today. And
okay. Now I know which Ollie it is now.
I can't be saying my surname. Come on, but look, can you give me a couple of minutes just to rant? Is that okay?
That's fine. Yeah, but first of all,
okay?
I'm not sure.
Go, Ollie, go.
Look, I have had a roller coaster of emotions this afternoon, but I just want to talk about what has happened in terms of Newcastle United and being taken over, and so much has been spoken about in the last week, and how today was going to be such a positive affair. There's lots of Newcastle fan channels saying that, you know, the players will never be used to playing this in front of such an atmosphere before. And it almost felt as though we scored too early. Again, look, I'm obviously from Brighton. I can only travel up on the games from the Sunday. I went to the West Ham game and it was exactly the same thing. Scored so early and then the game just completely changes on its head. Look, we went 1-0 up and it was such an amazing atmosphere and it was gone. And it just began to be this almost expectation that Newcastle United are going to be better than Tottenham Hotspur. Look, Spurs haven't had a great season, but they still beat Aston Villa comfortably after losing 3 games in a row. And it was really heartbreaking to see the fans just begin to just turn on the football team. And by the end of the game, "We want Brucey out" was the only chant that was sung with any type of, you know, chant. And, you know, it's absolutely ridiculous that, you know, there are 52,000 people in there. It's meant to be this massive day for the football club, a new regime taking the club forward, and all you can do is criticise the manager, which basically the statement on Friday has already said that he is going to be leaving the football club within the next couple of weeks. Support your football team. It's absolutely embarrassing that you can't get behind your team when they are 1-0 up. Even when they were drawing, even when they were behind, it's still absolute silence out there. But you've seen some, you know, really troubling things this afternoon. And you can't get behind your football team. There's expectation about winning a football game. Honestly, I'm dumbfounded. I'm literally getting kicked out the ground now. The steward is literally trying to get me out. I'm the last person in the football stadium. I can't get reception if I go a little bit lower down. It's quite high up at St James's Park. But look, I just wanted to ring you up, and I'm just upset. I'm just upset because look, Newcastle United are going to come back. We're going to be successful over the next couple of years. There's no doubt about that. But there is no right to be successful, and you've got to support your football team through thick and thin. And there's absolutely no reason when Tottenham Hotspur score a couple of goals and they're a better football team than you, that you think that you can just leave it and that you can't just support your football team and get behind the football team when they quite clearly need your help. And that's my rant.
Do you know what? I think he's got a point. And actually, I remember watching on a Friday night, probably about 6 weeks ago now, maybe not quite as long as that, the game against Leeds, which was a terrific spectacle. But all you could hear were cries of "We want Brucey out." Now, I get that you Newcastle fans want to change their manager, but if you can't just enjoy that game without turning on your manager, that didn't sit right with me.
Crookie, he's going. We all know he's going. Like, it doesn't matter. The new owners have come in. They obviously are struggling a little bit in terms of their football acumen. They're going to take a little bit of time to make the right decision for this football club to take them forward in terms of whether it's a director of football, whether it's a manager. But Steve Bruce is his 1,000th game. It doesn't really matter about that. It matters about the 11 players who are on that football pitch that have only got 3 points this season, that have 3 points inside the relegation zone. You've got to support those players. They're the ones that need you. January comes, they're now saying we've got 190 million, but we're only going to spend 40. These players, the vast majority, are still going to be playing, whether it's a new manager, whether there's a couple of new signings. There are some very, very good football players out there. You've got to support your team. Surely that's what we pride ourselves on, is being these unbelievable fans. We come in our numbers today. We've sold out this game. We've sold out Chelsea. We've sold out Crystal Palace away. Brighton away is nearly sold out as well. We are unbelievable football fans, but we have no right to be a successful football team. We've been relegated. I know it's down to my task to be relegated twice in the last 15 years, but we have got to get behind our football players. That's what they need. They need support right now. And it's just heartbreaking to see. It's like we scored a goal too early in the football match, and we're here again.
Ollie, if we're looking to the future now, we were asking the question: what one signing would you like to make in January that could change, could make a difference for Newcastle?
Sorry, did you say signing?
Yeah, one signing that you think would make a difference.
Sorry, I've got about 3 scooters trying to get me out of the ground. For me, look, I know it's boring because, they've already spoken about it already, but I just think we've got to be realistic. Your football club, as I just said, that is in the relegation zone. James Tarkowski out of contract in the summer. Jesse Lingard, Donny van de Beek, players like that, unbelievable signings. Newcastle couldn't dream of players like that a couple of months ago. James Tarkowski would give us the ability. We tried to play 4 at the back today, yeah? If James Tarkowski joined, you could actually play 4 at the back with a bit of confidence within your football team. He'd be an absolutely unbelievable signing. In terms of games, brilliant. Whoever Newcastle sign is going to be an improvement.
Listen, I think I've lost Ollie there.
I think he's been kicked out.
Yeah,
of the
the
stadium.
security's got hold of him.
I know he's got a long journey, so Ollie, get home safe. But listen, he makes some good points there in terms of surely the fans there have got to get behind. As he said there, Bruce is going to be going. Like, we kind of know that. But they need to get behind the team and support the team because the team are struggling. They are in a relegation battle. So ranting at the manager doesn't help the team at all.
No, but I think, like we said, I think they were just letting the owners know their feelings. If they didn't, which, listen, they've just bought the football club. They've been in discussions for 18 months, this football club. They're going to know what the issues are. They're going to know their feelings towards the manager. So, to a certain extent, I do agree with what Ollie, the caller, said. I think they need to back the team. But from my experience of Newcastle, they do back the team. Now, if they're protesting against the manager, it doesn't help, of course, especially when you're losing so convincingly. But they will back that team. Like he said, they sell out all away games. I was at Crystal Palace and I'll be there against when they come next week to Crystal Palace. They will have sold out that away end. They will back that team through thick and thin. But when they want change, as most football clubs do, they make it known. And it doesn't matter the feel-good factor. They wanted that known. They wanted the owners to know that they do expect change.